What's going on? Seth here, Disc Golf Strong, here with my good friend and Disc Golf Strong athlete, Eric Oakley. Him and Tina and a couple other pros have been in the gym this week, really training hard, getting ready for the season. And something I want to do real quick was sit down with Eric and talk about a little about his experiences from when we first started the off-season training to now where we're getting into the season, because it kind of goes into the whole training philosophy that we have here at Disc Golf Strong, which is start with that foundational movement, really build that strong base, and then work your way up, which we do in disc golf too, right? You may have heard me talk about learning to throw putters first. I know Eric and me and anyone else that's been playing for a little while, if a new player came to us and said, hey, I just started playing, what high-speed driver would I throw? You'd say, well, even if I started with high-speed drivers, I would look back and go, it probably would have been better to start with slow-speed stuff, start with throwing standstill, really getting those foundations first, because it's going to make you a better player over time. And the same philosophy goes to training, right? And so when you're starting your programs in any program, you'll notice that it's a lot of ground-based stuff. It's a lot of body weight stuff, dead bugs, shin boxes, glute bridges, things that maybe if you've already been training for a while, you look and go, well, I'm used to doing more advanced stuff. Where's that? And that really speaks to the progressive nature of the programs, that no matter who you are, I always start back at that foundational stuff. And next off season, after he's been playing all off season, we're still going to start at that foundational stuff. Now, because he's been with me for so long, we're going to advance through that phase a little faster, right? But it's that foundational nature. And now the stuff that he's doing and the rest of the athletes are doing a lot of single leg stuff. We're getting into Indian clubs and maces and all that really, rear foot elevated split squats. But to go back and start at that foundation, Eric was going to say a little thing about his experience in starting in the basics and how that's really changed. He was saying in the gym just the other day that if he didn't do that, that the stuff that we're doing now would be so much harder. What do you think about that?
It's been a incredible ride as seeing the progress. It helps you grasp the progress you will make from when you do those workouts from the start and what you do towards the end when you're getting to the more progressive and more advanced levels of the training. It shows how far you've come. Those workouts at the beginning might seem easy, but you really see the growth in the long run. And that's been the biggest part for us of why it's been such a incredible ride, was like, all right, yeah, these workouts were pretty simple in getting going, but it felt good to be able to complete those. And as we've gone on, it's gotten progressively more difficult, and we've seen the fatigue set in. But I don't think I would be able to do the amount of reps or do the workouts as clean as I have been able to get the most out of them had I not had those progressive, that's starting from that fundamental base that Seth set forward for us. The other part about Seth's exercises that I've really enjoyed is that I can easily look at everything that we've done and it translates to the game. Every part of the body that we focus on, the areas he's telling us to put more focus towards your core, put more focus to where your arms are, that is huge and is so good for what we've been doing. And I'm very thankful for Seth and all that he's done for us. And if you guys are wanting to be disc golf strong, this is the best way to do it. So you guys are in that inner circle, so don't miss out. This is the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for sharing that. And I just felt that was really important because, like I said, the exercise that you're going to get in the beginning, you progress through there, and that's where you're going to really build that foundation. A big thing that I learned from my strength coach when I worked for the NM Ducks as their intern there was he said, hey, we're training professional athletes, not professional exercisers. So we need to work on the very specific athletic qualities, improving the athletic qualities of those athletes so they can leave it all on the ice. And not necessarily leave it on they leave it on in the gym as well, but it's really about leaving it on the course. And so stay with those exercises, stay with that program, progression. You're going to work your way up, and you're going to be consistent with it. Look at the nuances, the little nuances of the movement. We've done things where like a shoulder tap can be a completely different exercise versus if you're just trying to tap your shoulders, or you're really getting engaged and you're really, I mean, it's a different exercise.
Completely.
When you really focus on the nuances and the stability of the exercise. So stick with the programs.
Trust the process.
Trust the process, right? I knew he was
Yeah.
going to say that.
Trust your stuff.
And trust your stuff. Yep. And you will be playing and training Disc Golf Strong and playing Disc Golf Strong in no time. Thanks a lot.